Empecemos con esta entramada y torcida historia. Oh, sí. Siempre es tan simple, ¿verdad?
Everything's gotten so confused.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you. Snow.
Me gustan los resúmenes que hacen del capítulo anterior.
I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once, and...
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
She looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
She was hooking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the pudding and pie.
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions.
That's true.
The open arms.
Oh my god.
Y el inicio de lo que yo sé es un desastre.
It's Crane.
Noticia bomba. Jefe busca a su secretaria. Oh shit. Todo empeora. Puedo sentir la rabia y la ira desde aquí. Y eso que estoy sentado. Qué nerviosillos. Oh wow.
That motherfucking piece of shit.
Crane? Ugh. God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
What's going on? What did you find up there? You know, other than the...
I just need to find Snow.
Why? What's going on?
Shit!
Crane's been... Oh, Bigby, calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Will someone please explain this to me?
I have to tell Snow what's going on right now.
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Es un momento muy preocupante.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham Bridge.
Trip Trap? Are you drinking?
When? Right now. They were on their way out.
El viejito será un degenerado, pero
Bigby?
no creo que sea el asesino. Pero tiene información, y eso es lo importante.
Wait.
Now what?
What?
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful.
What are you trying to say?
You know how you felt when you saw that picture?
Sí, rabia.
Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
Bueno, tiene razón. Va a ser una noticia bomba para ella. Puente Buckingham, 10:30 de la noche. Veamos qué puede ocurrir ahora. Estoy nerviosillo. ¿Quiénes están ahí? Ese es Holly. Este debe ser el chico, es su amigo. Y esas dos son las trabajadoras, por así decirlo.
I know as well as you that it will never subside.
Es un pésimo momento. No es buena idea meterse aquí.
That the memory of Lily will sustain as well.
¿Y qué es esto?
And it will, in time, equal in strength to our mourning her loss.
Supongo que palabras para la fallecida. Oh, sí.
I'll miss worrying about you. I'll miss our fights. I'll miss you.
Holly.
Stubborn and
Su hermana.
rash and thoughtful. How she carried a torch for the old
You were a
ways,
big, bright, shining star in this shithole of a town.
And most of all,
I miss you already.
Gren, así se llama, Gren.
Dearly loved her friends and family.
Now you will never die from indifference or lead a tedious
I
life.
never met Lily.
Goodbye, sweetheart.
Vivian es la
Thanks for
chica
everything.
del
I
Trip
know
Trap.
in my
Vivian.
heart that she would have liked to be here tonight. And now we'll have our
Hey, ¿qué es eso?
moment of
¿Una botella de
silence.
alcohol?
Thank you.
Me olvidé de esto, no lo vi. Bill Goat.
Bigby, is everything okay?
No, not you.
Oh,
Holly, it's...
He wasn't fucking invited.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here.
¿por qué?
Not after what he
Bueno,
did.
sé que me odian.
Holly, I'm sorry, but I had to come.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here?
Yo no hice eso.
After you lie? After you promise me?
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it. I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
No, no es así.
I'm sorry, Holly. I didn't know he put her down the witching well.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's trying to help. And
De
I'm
verdad, sí
sure
lo
he
hago.
has a very good reason for being here. But this one isn't on him.
Why are you here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
Mejor ser directo.
I'm here to talk to Snow.
Oh, really?
Yes, Holly, this is serious.
Okay, look. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat far away from the ceremony, all right? Look, Holly, I know how this must...
No, you don't know how this must feel. You have no idea.
Es verdad, nunca
Don't
se
fuck
dice esa
anything
frase.
up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap
Me
for
siguen
it,
a mí.
I want you the fuck out of here. You hear me?
I just want to get Lily's killer, Holly, nothing more.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly. It's your turn to talk.
This better be wildly important. It's been hard enough making a connection with
Sí,
these
lo
people.
sé. Pero esto es
When you
muy
pull this kind
importante.
of stuff, it just resets the clock.
Lily was Crane's prostitute. I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was... You
Uy,
know.
aquí viene la reacción.
This is... I don't
Sí,
even know
lo
what to
sé.
say right
Difícil.
now. I really don't. I'm just trying everything I can right now to not picture it.
I'm sorry, Snow. And I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you.
You're sure this is what happened?
Sí.
This is what he's been doing? Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things. Deposing Crane would be the next step.
Sí, lo sé. Pero pruebas son pruebas.
You took a cab here, right?
Yeah.
I'll drive.
Snow,
Narissa, what is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
Tiene que quedarse. Esto es muy
2
importante.
minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
No, I get it. Take your time.
it won't take long.
How'd it go? At the motel? Did you find anything?
Oh, sí que encontré algo.
Yeah. Lily was killed there. It was an awful mess.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Narissa!
Yeah, coming!
Oh, genial. Ustedes no, malditos desgraciados. No ahora.
how this goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, "How do you do? How do you do?" That way, it's proper.
Now is really not the time for whatever you Jergovs are planning to do.
Well, isn't that the thing of it? Plans. Except it isn't our plans you should be concerning yourself with. I'm still hurting, you know, from our talk in the cell. And I'll be honest, I'd love nothing more than to carve a sweet poem right into your face for the suffering you've
Y
caused.
todavía que fui condescendiente, maldito bastardo.
For a job.
Debería
We'll
matarte.
stick to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
¿Con qué gentuza te has
Just
metido,
take a
Crane?
vacation
Maldito
is all.
idiota.
Don't even have to go anywhere. Just sit in your office and whistle to heaven for a few short days.
You're trying to pull this shit at a funeral? We can deal with this later.
No, not later. Later's too late. Right now. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone and we leave you to yours? Brother, speak your mind. Fastly now. What's it gonna be?
Just don't hurt anyone, D.
That don't sound like a yes to me. Always wanting to do things the fun way.
Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
No me mires a mí, los mafiosos son
Never
ellos.
you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal? Stop this shit. Right now.
He hasn't exactly been a good sport about this. Not making our lives any easier.
Uh-oh.
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Ollie?
Think you motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you could just fucking
Van a llover
interrupt Lily's
golpes.
funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
Holly, don't move.
It's not worth it, Holly. They'll leave on their own.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss.
Oh, estás
It's
muerto,
just a
maldito
dead hole.
bastardo.
I'm gonna kill you!
I got it, damn.
Oh, no tienes a nadie. Asquerosos cobardes. No creo que esté muerta, pero igual es horrible lo que ha pasado. Pues vaya desastre se ha ocurrido ahorita. No solamente es lo de Crane, también los desgraciados gemelos destruyeron por completo la ceremonia, haciendo que todo el mundo se odie, no solo a ellos, sino a mí, ya que el imán de problemas siempre soy yo, según los demás. Y es verdad parcialmente. Ahora, la cosa es Crane. Obviamente no creo que sea el asesino. Es un hombre cobarde y debilucho, no mataría a nadie, pero está involucrado con alguien más. Al igual que están los gemelos involucrados. Tienen un jefe. La cosa es averiguarlo. Uy, episodio 3. Un camino torcido. The Crooked Man.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
Un poco complicado, doctor.
Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart. And try and get some rest.
How's everyone else? They all make it?
They're fine.
Oh, qué bien.
I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived. So I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. They're Titans, Bigby. They'll be fine. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
I'll try to.
All right then. Very good.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Noticias siempre
Well,
llegan.
I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White, Bigby.
Bueno, sí, todo es un desastre. Le incomoda verme sin camisa.
So, to recap.
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go
Muy
after.
astuto de su parte, la verdad.
We know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters.
Bueno, al menos sirvió de algo el mono.
That not cover it?
And once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane.
Nah, lo dudo. Nunca es tan fácil.
I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah.
Un poco
What
incómodo.
is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it?
¿Matarla?
Everything
No.
points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed those women? Because it's just...
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest.
No, no lo ha matado.
I don't know.
Es muy cobarde para hacerlo, se nota.
Doesn't make sense.
Pero él trabaja o le debe algo a alguien.
A conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes? Ow! Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did. I'm glad you were there.
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
De verdad.
Yeah.
Pobrecita, no se lo merece.
Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake. Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal.
A ver.
And I don't want to offend you, but after tonight, it's on my mind.
Sure.
It's just, when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight.
Okay.
It feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way,
Dímelo.
deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong.
Ah,
Because it gives
entiendo
you
que
an
crean eso,
excuse to
pero no,
just,
no es así.
you know, stop pretending.
Fuck no, I don't enjoy it. Are you kidding me? It's horrible what happened tonight. I wish it didn't happen.
Es que es verdad,
I
yo no
shouldn't
quiero
have
eso.
said anything. Forget that I did.
No quiero, los problemas me persiguen.
Guys, we have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Se lo llevó.
What do
Muy
you
astuto.
mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's not here.
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just
Define
saying,
la
waiting
manera
is an option.
difícil.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
What exactly is the hard?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never
that
mind that. Come help me look.
Veamos qué se encuentra. A ver, él tocó esto, pero no tendría sentido sus huellas ahorita. Buffkin. escritorio. En el escritorio debe haber algo. Porque después no hay nada por aquí, ¿verdad? Acá tampoco. Por aquí no hay nada. Nada, ni un objeto. Tiene que ser sí o sí en el escritorio. Acá puede ser. Ajá. ¿Qué hay aquí?
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
¿Un anillo?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what? What witch? What meeting?
Well, he called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is. Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from.
Tiene mucha
I'm
lógica.
sure it's about this ring. They must have it.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
Comedia pura.
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going
Genial.
on?
Aquí
Is
viene
the
el
mirror
otro
fixed
asesino.
yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me to...
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
No, it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Además, ¿cuál es tu posición acá? Tú no perteneces a esta oficina.
This just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
AM.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
What do you know about Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real
Uy, qué
challenge.
miedo.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're
thing.
a secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years.
I'm heading up the investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
¿Lo dice un ex asesino? ¿En serio?
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Esa mirada que
Since
pone.
Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
Solo lo que su jefe
It
quiere que
doesn't
sepan.
matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
If Holly has Lily's things, that'd probably be the safer bet.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
Las cosas se van a complicar feo
Can't
ahora.
go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Bluebeard, just stay out of it, all right? You'll just mess things up further.
They can't get any more messed up.
Puedes
We
si
have
dañas
to
las
find the
pistas.
witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a
Lo dudo
fallout
mucho.
couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Oh, ¿me van a dejar decidir a mí? Encuentra a la bruja. Oh,
so you
tres
leave
opciones.
Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
A ver.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
A ver. Esto está complicado porque en la oficina puedo obtener información de quién es el jefe de los gemelos. Y al final es el encargado. Yo sé que ese debe ser el encargado de los asesinatos. En el apartamento de Crane puedo encontrar objetos de él. Y posiblemente una idea de lo que quiere hacer. Y con el bar de Holly puedo obtener información de dónde se encuentra la bruja. Y la bruja me diría al final dónde está Crane. Necesito a Crane para saber información sobre el jefe de Dee. Además de saber por qué está involucrado. Seguramente él ha pedido otro préstamo o algo así. Porque el viejo no tiene pinta de asesino. Tampoco tiene la fuerza. Se nota que es un cobarde. Así que yo pienso que lo lógico sería irme por el bar de Holly.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone.
Sobre todo porque...
Sympathy and I don't need charity.
Y de verdad quiero saber quién es la bruja. Me da curiosidad a mí.
The witch's identity must be with Lily's stuff. I should go see Holly first.
Perfect. And I'll go to Crane's apartment.
I'll check in with you later. I hope you know what you're doing.